Undeniably Sports Talk featuring
It's
Harold White
yeah.
and
Craig Tucker. Flintstone to the bone.
We're here on y'all 13th episode, man.
Yes, sir.
13. That's a
13
lucky
episode.
number. That's my birthday, too.
Oh, yeah?
13.
Yeah.
Some people say it's a bad luck number, but other people see it as a full circle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I know y'all got a lot to talk about in sports, man. Y'all wore y'all red. I didn't get the memo. I didn't get the memo.
Yeah, you know, if you want me to kick it off for a little bit, you know, who I like that really accomplished something this week was that Noah Lyles.
Noah Lyles.
He won the 100 meters, and he won the 200.
He hadn't ran the 200.
Okay, he just won the 100.
He just won the 100.
Okay, he won the 100 meters in a photo finish.
Yeah, it was.
He won by his torso.
Yeah.
If he don't stick his chest out there, he would lose that race.
Right. He had, because it was millisecond. Because they was waiting. They were waiting on him to give him the time up there. It was between him and what was the other brother?
It was that Jamaican.
Guy from Jamaica.
Yeah. Because they was both waiting, looking at each other like, we don't know.
And he had to come back because he didn't get out the blocks too good.
No.
He didn't get out the blocks.
He never does get out too good. He always had. That 100 is not his race. The 200 is his race.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
He's doing the 100, and thank God for him that he's coming along at this time, because if he had come along when other guys had great starts,
right,
he'd have had a problem.
Mm-hmm.
But he came when he came, you know.
Yeah.
And he was successful.
Very successful.
Yeah.
That was a great race. You know, I don't think it ever been a photo finish like that.
No, I haven't seen one quite like that. I do remember back in I want to say 68 when we had Charlie Green and Jim Hines. They had a photo finish too.
Oh,
but it still wasn't as close as this one.
Yeah, that one was. They had to wait a minute before they, before they gave the winner out there.
Yeah.
You know, so that was really good, man. Yeah. And something else was very interesting is those girls, man. They on a 59-game win streak.
That don't even sound right.
That's the basketball.
Yeah,
that don't even sound
the
right.
women.
Yeah. How many games are they supposed to play?
All together?
Yeah.
They'll play about 7,
Wait.
8.
7?
Maybe 8.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. That's a lot. I mean, they got these girls
this
here.
This streak they got, though, is from 1992.
Right.
That's how long they haven't lost since 1992.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, they just like murdering everybody.
Yeah, they kill them. They played.
They're having fun. This is a vacation for them over in Paris. Huh?
They played today. They killed. Who was it? They played Nigeria.
Yeah.
They. So those are your surprises and your. What was your disappointment?
Well, my disappointment in is in basketball with Jamal Murray. His play.
Jamal Murray?
Yeah, Jamal.
Who's he playing with? Canada? Who's he playing with?
Jamal Murray is playing with. I don't have my book. I should have had that down.
My bad, man, because they gave it to me and I took it home with me, so I have it in my possession.
Yeah,
so.
But Jamal Murray hasn't been shooting the ball well, and he's he's up for a new contract, and he hasn't been playing good at all.
I don't think they're going to hold
that ain't got nothing to do with hold him here because he messing up now, though.
If that was the case, Steph Curry ain't shooting worth a damn either.
But he already signed for $400 million.
Yeah, but I mean,
this ain't gonna have no leeway on the NBA. Well, this is totally different.
I know, but see, Denver don't pay nobody anyway.
No, they don't.
They losing people every year.
They do
because they're not coming out and paying their players.
They're not going over the salary cap.
Right. See,
they're not getting into the
luxury
tax.
Yeah.
They ain't doing that.
Yeah.
And why is that?
Because they don't want to pay it.
They don't want to pay
and the
that
people
money.
Gonna take whatever they give them. Well, why don't the people from Denver leave and go get some other?
That's what they've been.
That's
doing.
what they've been doing.
Well, they lost Caldwell Pope this year.
They lost Brown last year.
They lost Brown last year.
Yeah, and those were intricate parts of that.
They operation.
Yeah, sure was. When you lose Caldwell Pope this year, that's gonna be,
You love the Lakers. Caldwell Pope was on the Lakers when they won the championship.
Yeah, sure was.
So why did they trade him?
Why did the Lakers trade?
Yeah,
I think he went for more money.
I think he went for
Yeah, I think he.
So it wasn't necessarily an executive decision. He made the decision on his own.
Yeah.
I think.
No, you know what? Now that I think about it, no. That was a decision because that whole team got broke up.
Right.
This was after the bubble.
After the bubble.
That whole team got broke up.
Right.
Because JaVale McGee
was on that team.
That whole team got broke up.
Right.
Yeah.
Except
Anthony
and LeBron. Them the only two that stayed.
So who was responsible for making those decisions?
I ain't gonna say.
The ladies.
I know.
It ain't
what
LeBron.
Craig said. The Lakers.
The ladies is not LeBron. I know that.
It was Bus.
It was Bus.
Yeah.
And it was what's the
what you call it?
Kobe dude. What was the
Palanca?
Yeah. They run the team really.
Yeah. And Jenny Bus and what you call his wife? Who?
I mean, LeBron got some say so up in there, man. He got a little bit. He got a little bit of say so, bro.
Yeah, you the superstar. They gonna ask you if you are the superstar. They're gonna ask.
Is that? Would you agree
That's
with
a
that, Harold?
legit question.
They're going to ask.
They're going to ask you
His opinion.
They asked Steph Curry,
probably,
Kevin Durant, all of them.
Yeah,
They asked all of them. Kevin Durant, the one got James Harden and my man from Dallas, Kyrie Irving, all them. They got together.
For now.
And that broke apart. See?
Yeah.
But KD signed off on that. See. So that's what they do these days.
But they friends. So you know what, man? I feel like they probably have a conversation because they are partners anyway, for the most part.
Right.
Man, look, they probably call them up. Listen, before the big person, whatever, player to player, they call them, hey, man, you're going to be gone. I'm just letting you know, bro. But we good, though. This is how we're going to set you up.
Right.
I think the conversation probably goes like that. You know, they got to let them know before the actual contract or whatever that you're signing off going to another team. They got to call them and let a player probably call them, hey, man, they're about to let you go home. You know.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you a heads up. Somebody gives them a heads up. They won't be blindsided. I think back in the day, they used to be blindsided when they got traded.
You heard it on the.
Some people heard it. What was the player? Somebody say they heard it on the news that they was traded.
Yeah, they was traded.
They don't. Do they still do it? Well, I guess if you real low.
Yeah, if you low.
You ain't got to be that low. I mean, some people do hear it on the radio. I heard it on the radio. I heard it on TV. You know.
Damn.
Or I read it
That's
on the.
cold blooded, man.
I read it
They're
on
your boy.
the,
They talking about Noah Lyles right now, man.
Yeah.
So track and field. Me and Craig was just talking about Gabby.
Mm-hmm.
I remember her from the relay with Shikari. They did a relay. I guess that was their relay race. What was it, last year? Because they had to qualify.
They ran the relay for that was the World Championship.
Yeah, so because I remember Gabby handed the baton to Shikari. Shikari was the last leg.
Yeah.
You know,
and they ran off.
but she's a Gabby. She's a pretty little girl too, man.
Yeah.
Pretty little girl, and she got some
Pretty
smart.
young woman.
She's one young woman. She got some smarts about her. What is it, Yale?
Derek just sent me a message. She said he's having a few.
Okay,
problems,
tell him to come on the group, because once he comes on the group, I can add him to the live, and then we'll all be able to see him.
Okay, Derek, if you're listening, just come on the group so he can add you on, and you'll come on live.
Right.
said he was just
Well,
having
he
a
won't.
few
He
issues.
won't be on the YouTube live. He'll be on the Facebook live.
He'll be on the Facebook live.
You know.
Yep.
So yeah. Speaking about that, what y'all got any words about the ladies track and
Well,
field?
I'm gonna tell you, track and field, that's my sport. So
Right.
That's
I
it,
really
yeah.
look at that. I was kind of surprised. The boy that ran, the one that won the 400 meters today, Quincy.
The 16-year-old boy.
No,
Not him.
this guy was qualified. He won the U.S. Nationals. I was surprised he won.
He won
Wow.
a medal. I mean, he won the
gold.
seat.
He gold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He ran
Did you
a gold.
see him?
He came off that turn. He was in like 5th place.
He caught them all.
And he went to work. So that surprised me because I didn't think usually guys that run the 400 meters are tall,
Right.
slender.
Right. Exactly.
Not
Long
all
legs.
the time.
Long
but
legs,
most of the
yeah,
time they,
yeah.
90% of the time they tall, long legs.
Right.
Got nice physiques. He's by my size.
And he won it.
And he won that thing. He came back. I'm talking about he came. I was watching. I was like, wow. I was very surprised at that.
Was there major competition on there?
Yeah, you had
Some Africans have been there running.
Well, you had some boys from the islands.
Jamaica.
Right.
Okay.
You had some boys from not Jamaica. You had some kids from St. Croix.
Okay.
You had a kid from St. Lucie.
Lucia.
You had a boy from Montenegro.
Okay.
So they all ran. They ran a good race, but that boy caught all of them.
How old is he?
I don't know of his age, how old he was. I don't.
But he's one of the oldest runners in
But
there.
this was what was funny. The boy got slugs in his mouth. I can't ever remember seeing anybody run in the Olympics. He got slugs at the top and the bottom.
Oh, the teeth like.
Teeth.
Wow.
Slug. He got them
Rapid
all
teeth.
whoop, and I'm talking about, I said to myself, this boy done lost his mind.
No, he ain't.
But no, he gave me a heads up. In the semis, he won, and then when they interviewed him, he said, "Man, I got something for y'all. Something special gonna jump off Wednesday." He said that day before yesterday.
Right.
He said something gonna happen.
Well,
he
it did.
said something special, and I was like, "Come on, man."
You saw the goat.
Yeah, you can see the
yeah,
slug.
yeah.
You can
He
see
just
him.
he just had it all grilled
But it
up.
just goes to show the time.
And he was confident in
He was confident.
in himself.
Very, very confident.
I mean, that's the culture we live in right now.
That's the time.
And we have to accept it, man. We have to accept the way it ain't never going back to back in the day.
Right. Yeah.
This is what look at Sha'Carri. Look at Sha'Carri's fashion sense.
Right.
With the nails, the hair.
Well, she's following in footsteps, though. That was FloJo.
FloJo did.
Yeah, but she embraced it to now. It's
Yeah.
really now. She actually put hip hop up in track and field.
Oh, Chicago.
Yeah, that's a hip hop culture, man.
Right.
That's what that is. But how were y'all when she? How do y'all feel, man, about her winning the silver?
The silver ain't nothing to shake your head.
It's not. It's not.
Well.
It's not. So do you think that was? Did the girl who won the gold? I don't know her name.
Julian Alfred.
Okay.
Was there anything that Sha'Carri could have done?
No.
Well, two things. Here.
Okay, because I'm hearing
I'm gonna
some
give
stuff.
you two things. Okay,
right.
Julian Alfred didn't just pop up one day.
Yeah,
and say,
she's
okay,
been
I'm
in-
getting ready to run.
She just hasn't had the exposure.
She ran for the University of Texas.
Okay.
She ran in the NCAAs and she won in the NCAAs and she wasn't no joke. This was like year before last.
Okay.
She was good. I thought that she was from America. Cause I kept telling my partner, I got a partner, I talk about track and field with damn near every day. I said, man, this girl, Julian Alfred, is going to be a beast. He said, well, where's she from? I said, she's from the States. we kept going back and forth. Anyway, he pulls up a stat on YouTube that says the fastest women this year in the 100 meters. And it said Julian Alfred, but it said she was from
St. Croix.
St. Croix. I was like, oh, she ain't even from the United States. I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
that's a territory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that's one thing.
Yeah. You did.
So she didn't just pop up.
Right.
I knew of her. Most people that knew track and field knew of her, knew that she was a force to be reckoned with. The second thing was the Jamaicans, all the top Jamaicans bowed out. Not Shakira, but Sharika Jackson.
Right.
And
they bowed out.
Yeah, Shelly Ann, both of them.
Why?
Shelly Ann Price.
Why did they bow out?
I don't know. I don't know if it was injuries. Sharika Jackson first said that she was not going to run. She was just going to run the 2 because she's the defending champion.
Right.
She won the 2 in 2021.
Right.
Then she said, or before that, she said, I'm not running the 100 either. I'm not running the 100 meters. So then Shelly Ann said she wasn't running. So this is just my speculation. But when you get 2 stars like that decide that they're not going to run, that kind of takes a little something away from what you're going to do. Especially if you think about it, you say, man, I wanted to beat her. Yeah. I wanted to run against her. And I wanted to run against her too. And now I don't have those people to run.
It diminishes.
So really, I got a cakewalk.
Yeah.
And then look up and there's Julia over there flying.
Because Sha'Carri's been getting all the press.
Yeah.
I don't know too much about the Julian. I had no idea she was from the island.
Julian's from the island.
I seen her, but I don't know. I didn't know too much about her. I mean, we all know about Sha'Carri.
Right.
You know.
But Silver.
No, that's still good.
Silver is very, very good.
And has Sha'Carri won a gold other than relay? She's got a gold.
Oh, Sha'Carri?
Yeah.
Not in the Olympics.
This year?
She ain't won the Olympics yet.
She just won.
She won the World Championships. That's a different.
Right.
The World Champions are run every other odd year of the Olympics. For instance, they ran the World Championships last year.
How did the one that won the gold from St. Croix, what's her name again?
Julian Alfred.
How did she run in the World Championship?
She ran in the World Championship.
How did she favor?
Fourth.
She was fourth. Where was Sha'Carri?
Sha'Carri won. Sha'Carri won.
So I gotta talk about it.
Yeah.
If she came in fourth during the World Championship and Sha'Carri was first place.
Ronnie say Sha'Carri won the silver. Ronnie say Sha'Carri won the silver.
Yeah.
Sha'Carri, she did win.
Yeah, he's talking about the World Championship or no, you're talking about the Olympics, right? Yeah. No, my thing is how better is a runner did she become from the World Championship to the Olympics?
She's coming. She was coming.
She was working on the game.
Oh yeah. She wasn't no joke. She wasn't no joke. I saw her year before last. I saw her running at the University of Texas. I saw her running the Texas relays. I thought to myself, this girl here is going to be, in my head, I didn't say it out loud. I said, this girl going to beat Sha'Carri. So the United States got a formidable duo. Right. They're going to have the 2 of them. But then I kept talking with Bill about it. And then he said, well, look, he pulled up the list and he said, that girl ain't from the United States. She's from Tank. I said, oh, okay. Well, that didn't take nothing away from the fact that she was on the come.
Right.
She was on the move.
St. Croix, let me tell you, man, I used to live down in on the islands. And St. Croix is so close to America. I mean, as far as dialect, some of their culture. There's still Indian, West Indian, but it's all American culture down there. So she was Americanized. If you probably talked to her, have you heard her speak?
I heard her
Speaking English,
She don't really have a hardcore, probably don't have a hardcore like island accent. She probably don't.
She got a little bit.
It's a little bit.
Yeah.
Because they're more so Americanized down there. But what I'm trying to say is that you saw the growth. Now, she came from 4th place in the world championship to winning the gold. Now that's a hell of a stride in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Now, especially if Sha'Carri was 1st place in the world champion.
Right.
So
but that
some critics
goes to show. My point was, sometimes
she's got critics though.
We take things for granted.
Right.
You know, if I go out and bust you for 40,
right, think you're gonna do it?
I think I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah.
And then I come back and you issue me 45.
Right. Or cut you
I
off.
take you for. I'm like, oh shit, I got Craig today. No,
Right.
Craig got you
Today, right?
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You take
go back
somebody,
and
you
forth.
take them for granted. Now, I'm not saying that's what she did. I'm just saying that's what it kind of like looked like.
So because Sha'Carri had a lot of critics. A lot of critics.
What, they didn't want her to win?
No, they're saying she should have won. Yeah. But she was probably doing this and doing that. I mean, haters too. But you can't ignore the fact that this sister was in 4th place. Now she beat Sha'Carri in the Olympics. First, I mean, a gold, while Sha'Carri is silver now. I mean, that's going to make you kind of think. You know, it wasn't for long. My dad, man, he was cross country. He ran cross country in high school and army and stuff, you know. But I never thought that, and he told me this, I never thought that a person can learn to run faster. I know that's kind of that's a crazy kind of thought, but I never thought that a person could actually learn how to run. I thought your speed was just your speed.
Well, this
you got to train.
You got to train. You got to train.
Yeah.
And then
you talk about it, man. Cause
you got to train. Because I ran 100.
Right.
I was 100 guy. You have to train, and then you got the big thing about the difference between cross country and cross country. You run.
Yeah.
But not 100. There's not any
like
room for error. There's not any room for error. You can't make no mistakes. You got to come out of the blocks, and you got to get out. And you got to get out well. Now, if you don't get out well, your top end speed gonna have to be you're gonna have to go.
Carl Lewis just had that top end.
Carl Lewis had the Noah Lyles had it.
Yeah. Usain Bolt
had it.
They be out in front of him. Next thing here he comes.
And he'll go right by.
Is that more or less strategy?
No. That's just, you don't want to be behind because you don't know when one time it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't want to be running from behind. I had a partner of mine. I ran in the joint. Let me just say this. I ran in the joint. Now I had a partner of mine. I used to beat him all the time. I was the fastest guy in the joint. Mm-hmm. And then one day a bunch of people bet. They betting now. Commissary.
Oh yeah.
They betting big. We're going for Brown. I'm running with White. Ooh, I'm thinking I got Brown. You know, I ain't thinking about Brown, man. I've been beating him.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't never lost to him.
Right.
Now I get down in the blocks and Brown gets out. And in my head, I'm saying, okay, go get it. I can't get it. I couldn't get it.
Yeah, because he done got out there now.
He done got out there. And I cannot go and get it.
That probably had another factor. It's called motivation. You don't know what was promised to him if he won that race.
Well,
sometimes
it was
money can be, or something can be a hell of a motivator. I've seen it in NBA halftime where a team is getting killed and they come back a brand new team. I said, what the hell did they say?
You're talking about motivation now. Same motivation. The Philippine Islands, the guy won a gold medal from the Philippine Islands. First time in the history of the Olympics, somebody from the Philippine Islands won a gold medal in gymnastics. He was good too. I watched him. They gave him a stipend for life.
Well, look, it was the girl that took second to Gabby. She won.
That's Julian Alfred.
She,
That's Julian Alfred.
she won a gold in something.
She won the gold in the 100.
In the 100.
That's the one that beat Chicago.
Oh, look, they gave her. That's the first gold medal ever
In
in
St.
that
Croix?
country.
Right.
Boy, they said it. They gave her a house.
Yeah,
they giving her
That's
money.
motivation.
That's just.
They're gonna give her whatever she wants.
They're gonna give her something
The
else for
other
that
boy,
silver.
the other boy from Saint, I forget the island.
St. Thomas or St.
One
John.
of them, one of them, Thomas,
St. Lucia.
one of them. I think it's
St.
he won the gold in 221, and he ran today, and they named the stadium after him.
See, they coming back hometown heroes.
Yeah,
You got to understand, it ain't nothing in them islands.
Yeah, they ain't won nothing.
People from those islands, you know what they do? They go work on the cruise ship.
That's true.
That's it.
Yeah.
Or they join the military
Or they come over here.
and go to school.
Yeah,
Right.
It ain't nothing in no. It's like a farm island. It's big old farm island. You know, so for them to have an Olympic hero,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
Yeah,
That's real big. That's the largest ever.
That's a lot, man. That's a lot.
Yeah.
St. Croix. Now they got bragging rights. Now the Philippines got bragging
the
rights.
Philippines got bragging rights.
Yeah.
They got a world record. They got a world
Right.
record. A gold medal.
Gold medal.
They can get some money. They can get a stadium built. Yeah,
You say my man got a stipend for life.
A stipend for life. That means he don't have to spend a dime on nothing for
I mean,
life.
but damn, what's big in the Philippines? You know what's big in the Philippines?
Is it any?
The military,
Oh,
Yeah.
United States military.
okay.
We know a whole bunch of people that were stationed over in the Philippines.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've heard.
You know, left a little something over there, and
Came on back.
The other surprise for me was volleyball, and that happened today too. Poland played United States.
male or female.
Male. Poland played the United States. United States, this team that they had was about the best team they've ever gonna have.
Right.
This crew been together for a while. They had Poland down 2 games to 1. And Poland came back and beat them. I couldn't believe it. I was watching, I was like, y'all let them people come back. They didn't let them. I mean, I'm just saying.
So where's the U.S. as far as volleyball is concerned?
They
How
in the
would we
middle of
rank?
the heat, you know, they get good teams. They win a bronze here. They win
But
a
it's
gold
not our
there.
forte.
No, it's our forte. That's what we do.
Right.
But the other countries do
They
it too.
just so much better.
They do it too. They put more emphasis on it than we do.
Has Poland been winning the last couple of times?
No, they haven't.
Has there been a legacy of a country that's been winning for years?
You had a spell there where the Japanese were winning quite a bit, but for the most part, nobody. The United States won a few gold medals back in the 70s.
Is that male and female or just men?
Male. The women won. They won a few here and there, but
Women were doing pretty good. I caught a game.
well, beach volleyball they're doing.
All right, so thank you for bringing that up.
Right.
Beach volleyball versus what's the other volleyball? The regular volleyball.
Regular
Yeah.
volleyball.
Now this is now if you were a woman and you could say, hey, this is exploiting us. Because they out there on the beach with the sand, with the bikini on,
Yeah.
you know. People are waiting on the Brazilian team and all them to come out there, the Colombian team, and they waiting on those teams. Is that exploiting them versus playing
Regular volleyball.
regular volleyball? Why can't they do that? Why can't they do that? Why can't they just stop the beach volleyball and play the regular volleyball? Y'all talk because we coming in the age. If your daughter is coming up,
Right.
Your daughter's coming up. She loves volleyball. But the only thing that she wants to do or play is the beach. But she's just as good as a regular volleyball player.
Well, I don't think it has nothing. I don't think there's nothing wrong with their wardrobe.
Well, you're a man speaking.
I know, but I mean, it's a lot of
You
women.
understand
a lot
that,
of women
right?
watching that too. Yeah, right. But that's just how they wear it. You're on the beach. The sun is shining. You're not indoors.
I'm playing devil's advocate.
Yeah, but you on the beach.
I'm playing devil. Well, how come the men can't be out there like that with their little speedos?
They do.
I was gonna say, what you think they
They
have
do have
on?
their little speedos.
Yeah,
They do have their little speedos.
yeah. So it don't,
So y'all never thought about
And here's
that.
the other
No,
side.
You
of
never
that.
saw the
Here's the other side.
I
of
never
that,
thought
too.
about it because they
The women's volleyball, the regular volleyball where they play in the gym, their attire is very attractive also.
it's still more covered up than
But it's still attractive.
But see,
It's still covered
you're
up,
on the
Okay,
beach,
still,
Harold
I
is still-
don't know how far
I need
back-
to. I wish I had a lady up in here
I don't know how
because
far
we
back-
men talking, and of course we gonna say everything all right. I
Ain't
don't
nothing wrong
care.
with that.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know how far back you go with volleyball, but I remember back in the 70s,
Yeah.
there was a sister that was on a women's volleyball team. I think she was the only one. They called her. Her name was Flo.
Okay.
Flo Hyman.
Flo Hyman.
Yeah, she
Right.
was bad and fine. Okay, double that. Bad and
And she-
fine. She was like 6'3", 6'4". you
Are
know.
we talking beach volleyball?
No,
Or we talking?
there was
Okay.
no beach volleyball.
Okay.
Then.
See that brings up another thing.
Well, it was no break dancing until this year.
Yeah. Cause
Beach
see, they was
volleyball
playing,
is new.
They was always playing beach volleyball,
They
but
played
they
it.
never thought it was gonna go to Olympic
Right.
competition.
They just started beach
You know.
volleyball in the last
Yeah.
15, I'd say 15, 10 years.
So you don't think both of y'all have no problem? Again, we're
If
men.
it was my
speaking.
daughter, go ahead and play.
That's what she wanted to do.
That's what you wanted
I
to
wouldn't
do.
have a problem.
I would have one because that's what they wear.
Yeah.
You know.
If
That's
she
what
had
they
the
wear.
chance between playing the regular volleyball or the beach volleyball,
That's her
It'd be up to
choice.
her.
That's
It'd be
her
up to her.
choice.
Yeah, it'd be up to her.
I
You know?
wouldn't bother.
that's
If it
very
was my
Because, see,
daughter,
because
if it was
very
my
liberal.
granddaughter,
Yeah,
You know, I
I think
wouldn't
you
care.
get hurt easier on that hardwood than on that
Sand.
sand. You know, you could slip and tear
Well,
something up on that
yeah,
on
you
that
can.
float. I
That
think.
sand is
They be having
it's only
shoes
two women
on.
out there.
It ain't but
it's
two
two.
of
It's
them.
two
Yeah.
on two.
So you know they ain't gonna get hurt on
I
that.
thought about that question because I
That's
looked
easy.
at it. I looked at the games earlier today, and I was like, some people might say this is subjective.
I haven't heard nothing.
I haven't heard
I haven't
anything.
either, yeah. They don't.
I know I watch it.
I watch
You don't
it.
watch it because you're trying to get a peek
For
at it.
both, I watch it because I like to see them in their attire, and I watch it because
So you
they
watch
play
it
good.
because you watch it as a man
course,
and
yeah.
as an avid fan.
Yeah,
Right.
I like volleyball. I like
No,
volleyball.
you watch it as a man admiring
The scenery.
The female.
the yes.
The
Yes.
scenery.
Okay, see we're
Not only
no,
do I watch
but you're being
volleyball,
honest right
Yeah.
now.
Not
Right.
only do
But
I
see,
watch,
if it was a pro woman rights woman here, and she heard you say that,
then that's on her.
Then what was she gonna say?
What's she gonna do?
I think it's subjective.
Okay, well,
She can't change her mind.
No, that's her opinion.
yeah, that's
That's
you
her
know,
opinion.
Not only do I watch volleyball, I watch gymnastics too.
And what about them the track girls?
The track
The
girls,
girls be
them
what?
girls on track is cold blooded.
Man, they be.
Name a couple.
TT, the girl that ran the 100 meters, TT, she's from
All
USC.
of them.
The other girl ran the all of them. They all bad.
Right.
The high
All of
jumpers,
them.
all of them. They
All of
gorgeous. All of them are
The one that,
gorgeous.
what pole vault ladies? All of them.
Gorgeous.
All of them.
Beautiful.
But that's
the way it is. That's the way it is.
But
I want to.
ladies
That
might
brings
say,
up rating.
but ladies might say they
Brings up
love to
rating.
see the men track and field too.
The men, yeah, they be
Men
cut like that
kinda,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay, now this is funny. What about the guy doing the pole vault, right? And he had it, but he hit it on the thing.
Nuts?
Yeah, on the thing, and it knocked it off.
Oh,
You ain't see that?
Oh yeah.
Did you see
I
that?
didn't see it.
Oh yeah, he was.
What
I didn't
happened?
see it.
He
Well, the
did.
guy
he did the vault,
He
and he's
did
coming,
the pole vault, and
and
he
he
went,
hit his jump.
and he
went
going,
over.
look, going over, and he coming over, and Johnson hit him coming down. I'm telling you. Look it up.
What happened after that?
Oh, they went wild over.
Well, he didn't.
Did he make the jump though?
No, because his thing hit it on the way down.
The guy that won.
He had
the
went
pole
over.
vault, The guy that won the pole vault broke the world record.
Oh, now that guy was bad. But this
He
guy
broke
was
the world-
over
So
too.
whoever this guy was, he ain't had no action no way.
Yeah, he had action. He was over. Boom.
Was he from the United States?
No.
Okay,
no.
well, the
Wait,
guy that won the pole vault was born and raised.
that
in-
young dude.
Yeah,
He is
Duplessis.
bad.
He was
Also.
born and raised in the United States.
Okay.
His mother was from Australia.
Okay.
She's an Aussie. Is it
Okay.
Aussie? Yeah, I think she's an Aussie. Somebody, they should correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Anyway, no, she's from Sweden. I take that back. She's from
She's
Sweden.
from Sweden. Okay.
So his mother, the Swedish government told the mother and the father, if you want to coach your son,
Right.
we'll give him citizenship.
Really?
Yeah.
And you can come over here and you can
Coach him.
pole vault
Sure
and
do.
coach him over here.
Wow.
Man,
So
that
they
boy
did.
so
And
bad.
this guy he went to LSU. He went to school with Shikari.
Mhm.
And the Shikari was thick as thieves. He broke the world record.
He was just the thing. He was up over here.
Yeah.
I might have
he's
to replay.
fly.
Y'all don't know this guy's name.
Yeah.
Duplessis.
Duplessis.
Yeah, Duplessis.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then you got to find out. They probably got a video of the guy that hit his nuts on his Johnson on the pole
That's
coming
crazy.
down,
Yeah.
not up.
Now,
Coming
let me
down.
ask you a question. Do you think, since you mentioned this, that women don't look at the track and field events
Because the jump
and looking for
is
the
visible.
and it's visible.
It's
they see
visible.
it.
Well, I think women, I think they do.
Okay.
They're looking. They say, "Well, damn
These
it,
days.
well,
come
damn
on,
it, he's looking. I'm gonna look. He's checking out the women, so I'm gonna check out the men.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I think they look at them track and field, and in gymnastics.
Mhm.
You know, I because shit is moving.
Right.
Shit is moving, and if they can get a peek, just like a man can get a peek,
Right.
we're gonna get a peek. We're gonna admire the athleticism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the gymnastic men, they stuff is tight as
They got
all get 'em.
they got cups. They wear them cups, man, real. Because you hit them bars. See, I think you hit a bar quick on
Boy,
gymnastics.
you get that.
Then doing the
that's-
balance beam.
Yeah.
They don't do men don't do the balance.
Oh, they don't.
You know,
That would be traumatic.
I wouldn't even want to watch that.
That would
shit.
be traumatic.
Hey, all you got to do is hear about that. Like,
Yeah,
nah,
that's
I,
good.
man, I got the video. I don't want to see that video.
No.
I don't want to see that
Because
video.
I watched the balance beam for the
Ladies.
championship, the ladies, and all of them fell off at least it was 6 of them. I think 5 of them fell off the bar. The only person that didn't fall off was the girl that won.
Right.
All of them fell off.
Right.
So I can't imagine a guy doing the balance beam.
That'd be the beginning
Now
and
the
end
women
of his
don't
career.
do the horse.
The pommel horse.
Yeah, they don't do the
What's
horse.
good horse?
That's when you swing around. You got the horse.
Right.
Oh,
Jump
yeah,
up
yeah,
and do
like
your
that.
legs
Yeah,
they
like
don't
that.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't do that.
I'm gonna tell you something I saw was very interesting.
What's happening?
I saw the horses, right? The horses were dancing.
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
the lady was riding the horse, and they got some music playing.
Mhm.
And horses,
Equestrian.
Right.
Yeah, the horses doing steps. Man, I got into that and started watching that.
Yeah.
I couldn't
That's
believe them horses
interesting.
was stepping like that. Wasn't it
Yeah,
interesting?
that's interesting.
I mean,
I think Snoop had went to that one of the.
He did.
yeah, man, that
Yeah,
was
he was up with
interesting. I
him
called
and,
my
Martha
brother. I said,
Stewart.
man, turn
Martha
the TV
Stewart.
on.
Yeah,
You got horses on it. That stuff.
I mean it's definitely interesting. I
Horses
mean,
are very, 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 very
smart,
Man, it was very interesting.
very smart. They
I
pick
saw
up on
myself.
vibrations too, man.
Yeah, because they had the music going, and the horse, the lady had the horse going side by side. He go up front, then he two steps.
Did you
over
see the
here.
woman that won that though? She is like this is her 5th or 6th Olympics.
Oh yeah,
She's like
the king, the queen.
close to 80 years old. And she
Where is she
won.
from? England or something?
I think so. I think
They
so.
seem to be
And she,
running it.
like,
Europe seems to run that
Yeah,
sport.
yeah. They got.
That's the
and
question.
it was back too.
Yeah.
Oh, it was back. Every seat was full.
They probably came to see her.
Yeah, every seat was
You
full.
know.
She been winning forever.
Yeah,
Since
every
the
seat was
70s,
full.
she was doing it.
Yeah.
Y'all speak to y'all people, man.
Okay, let's see. Oh, Vance said on here, Vance tells me that Quincy was not that short. He said he's 6'2". He don't look 6'2" to me, but
Well, those other guys must be extremely tall.
a lot of them were tall. The boys
Yeah.
from the islands, they were tall.
Right.
If Vance say he was 6'2", I'll take your word for it,
Man,
man.
Howard.
Who else is on there? Let me see. I got
Think mine is
Lily.
going slow.
Lily. Hey, Lily, how you doing?
You turn your
Homegirl.
flashlight on, bro.
Got
Oops.
Mario.
Okay, Mario.
Mario's just watching.
What
He'll
happened there?
chime in or something. I got somebody
Why
on
did I go
there.
that way?
I'm not sure.
Did I take-
I don't know. You got to do it should be some arrows that turn. Harold, can you help him out over there?
What you want to do?
Reverse it back to me.
It should
Back
be
to
a
you?
circle of arrows, like arrows in a circle that go.
Hit this.
Right there.
Yeah. That, no,
No, that's not it.
go back.
Let me see.
I don't think none of
You
that.
got to turn your light off.
Hit that.
You want to-
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it?
No, I ain't got it.
Now you
Oh,
gotta
okay.
flip it. Flip the you gotta flip it. You on
Oh, right here.
no.
Yeah,
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 that
yeah,
is,
yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
There it is. Yeah.
So
Sorry about that.
no, you good. So the basketball is coming to an end.
Yeah.
We got a couple of more as far as gymnastics goes. How many more?
Now, let me
done.
tell you something about the basketball. Did y'all
They
see
done.
the comment that Draymond Green said about the basketball?
He made a statement saying that y'all,
This team.
yeah, y'all don't know, y'all complaining and y'all doing this stuff. There's I think I put it on the page. I'm not sure, but go ahead, talk on it.
He said that this team would beat the Dream Team by 20. He said they would beat the Dream Team every time they play them.
What dream team is he referring to?
The Dream Team that won by
Original
40
92.
every game.
See, he made another statement too about the team was complaining too much, and they wanted this and wanted that. He said, "Y'all need to grow up."
About
They were
this team.
complaining.
I'm trying to find the post where he said that.
Oh, he said that they'll kill the Dream
Now,
Team.
what team is he talking of?
He talking about this team right here would beat Magic and Jordan. Yeah. Okay, but then they were saying too. Now you got
I
to
don't
realize
see that.
this though. Now I don't think it's going to have a bearing because Magic was at the end. Larry was at the end too. See, only. So he's saying that all these guys is not at the end. Only person at the end here is LeBron. You know, and he's saying
Well,
that they would.
LeBron is at the end.
He the only one.
Durant is too.
Well, Durant got a few more than LeBron do, I think.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Durant is 40. I
Right.
mean, Durant is 40. I mean, LeBron is 40.
Right,
Durant is 36.
right. So he's saying
Steph
that they
is
would,
35.
right.
You know, these guys, they got a few youngsters over there.
Yeah, but I don't think
Hallenberger.
they youngsters can't do nothing with the Dream
No,
Team.
they can't
young-
do nothing with the Dream Team
Man,
because the guys that the Dream Team had underneath the rack, it would have killed them.
so what?
They couldn't have done nothing
It
with
was a different game.
Yeah, they would have
Yeah,
killed them.
and it because the competition wasn't that good back then.
No.
But see, that still don't make a
I
difference.
tell you a joke though that I heard. This was some time ago though. They asked Jerry West, back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
He said would the Dream Team beat the '60s team? That was a hell of a team too.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry West, Oscar Robertson, Bill Russell,
Yeah,
all
all
them,
them.
Darrell Inhofe, all them
Right.
Halls, Jerry West said, yeah, they beat us. He said, yeah, they beat us. He said, because now everybody we got on our team is on a walker.
Well, he was talking about
so
even
But
back
he's still
then.
talking
he talking about
the age,
now.
though.
He's
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah,
now.
I
He
think,
said, sure they beat us.
I
He
think
said,
the
sure.
competition was so tough with Jordan them, Magic them coming
Oh
through.
man, that was
Because
that
you
was
got
the
you,
ultimate.
Well, you
squad,
had to
man.
wait on. See, this is the thing. Since Draymond made that bold statement,
yeah.
you got to wait on Magic and Jordan to make a
come back.
comment
They
because
coming
they're gonna
back.
say something.
Oh, definitely. All
They
of
gonna
them
say
say
something.
Well, Magic definitely gonna tell him. He said, "Man, them boys wouldn't have had a chance with us."
So you got to wait on that.
They come, I'm gonna get in front of it. They wouldn't. No, they couldn't mess with them. They had.
He's just selling wolf
But
tickets
it'll
right
never
now.
happen. See,
Man,
that's the thing.
And that's why it's easy to make these kind of statements
statements. Yeah.
because you know they'll never happen.
It'll never
Y'all
happen.
just talking stuff. It's just like Charles and Shaq and Kenny and them and
Yeah.
Ernie
Yeah.
talking about
'Cause
back
Mike
in the
would have
day.
locked
You know,
up. Mike would have locked up anybody they got over.
Scotty was on there too. He can lock
Scotty
somebody
would have
up
locked
too.
them up too.
You know,
Scotty
Larry
would've-
6'9", 6'10".
Yeah.
so why would he make that crazy statement? Man? It just came out the air.
Well, I think it's because he playing in this era, but you wasn't even on the team. He's the number one, but you playing in this era, so you feel that your people in this era is better than that.
And even when because you're saying Steph ain't shooting like nothing right now.
So ain't he
You
ain't
know,
been shooting.
Steph's not shooting.
So I'm like, you comparing this actual ability.
And I think I heard Magic say, so, y'all got 1 point wins.
I mean,
I ain't gonna say somebody
they barely
said.
beat Sudan.
Somebody said y'all got 1 point wins, and y'all think y'all can beat us.
2 point, 5 point wins.
And we
stuff like
won
that.
about 40
They won
plus.
about 40
If
every time.
Every
anything,
game.
if anything, they were more disciplined back then.
They were.
Chuck Daly was running them then.
Yeah.
Chuck Daly was
They
the
were
coach.
more disciplined. Right now, millionaires. I mean, people making more money,
way more money.
way more money. So when you make more money, you tend to become. I don't hear what the hell you saying.
Right.
I'm in
Well,
Paris.
that's a good point. Chuck Daly ran that team. And
Chuck
Chuck
Daly.
told them, he said, look, all you guys are stars. Because then they lost. If you remember, they lost. But they didn't lose in the Olympics.
They lost when?
They lost to the college boys. Weber and that boy, they lost to them. They beat them.
I got to look that up.
Okay, look it up.
Brian, we need to look that
You
one
can
up.
look
I'm
it up.
trying to think. Was,
They
In a
lost.
scrimmage game?
Yeah.
was
Oh,
Paul
that's-
Pierce on that team?
No, that was way before.
Okay,
Paul.
okay. I'm
This
looking.
Was, Chris
Well,
Webber.
Weber wasn't on that team because Weber
Chris
kind of
Webber-
young.
No, Chris was on the college team.
Well, that's why I thought that.
Chris
Was this when Magic was coming back?
No.
Yeah, yes.
When
Magic was on
Magic
that
was
team.
Paul Pierce was. You sure he wasn't playing? He was still in college.
Right. Paul
This
Pierce
was year. Yeah, he came back and then because Paul
We're gonna
Pierce.
pull it up
Hold
right
on.
after the thing. I'm
Paul
gonna show
Pierce.
you.
Paul Pierce told a story about Magic.
No,
used to come.
that was a
So-
pickup game he was talking about.
No,
that
they
was a
should do
pickup
it every
game.
year though.
That was a pickup game.
And
a pickup game.
Magic would lose,
Right.
and he would say, "No,
That was
bring that ball back."
That was a pickup.
And then-
game.
Listen,
Then Magic, the game would be over.
listen,
Magic say, "No,
listen.
come back."
Those were
Listen,
pickup games.
that was a pickup game.
Okay,
You know
okay.
why?
Pickup.
Because we had pickup games at Genesee Fieldhouse.
Okay,
Magic used to bring them all down.
okay,
there,
okay.
right?
So this is totally different.
Now I was playing then, and we played with me, Mark Aguirre. I think we had Herb Williams, somebody else, a couple more people.
Okay,
We was playing Magic them, and Dale Johnson, DJ, played for Michigan State. He was playing with us, and he stole the ball from Magic and shot the layup. That was game.
And Magic called the foul.
Magic said, "Bring it back." That's
See
what
what I'm
Paul
doing?
Pierce
You
said.
see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Magic get out there like this. Y'all can just bring that on back. We can't argue
Right.
Okay.
Can't argue.
because he was the man.
Well, what
Magic also said, and now there's another tape out. I don't know if you saw that one. That he done a few interviews on that subject,
right.
and he said what I was teaching them. That's probably BS. What he's saying.
What did he say?
He said what I was teaching them was that you need to be ready for adversity.
He said that, and he said
That's true. That's true though.
He said to the credit, he said all them boys superstars.
All they superstars, man.
Yeah, all them superstars.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know,
because anything can happen in the game.
But I still think his ego had to do with that too.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna beat me.
Yeah. I'm mad.
At Michigan State.
Yeah.
In his house.
When they played in the Olympics, when Magic had his team and Michael Jordan had his team.
Right.
Nobody ever really knew who won except the players. They knew. And bottom line was they said Jordan's team won. But Magic said, oh no, man, y'all didn't win. Y'all, come on, man, y'all didn't win. That didn't happen. But it did. They said Magic tells the story that he told him, he slid up to Michael, he said, look, if you don't turn into Air Jordan, we're gonna beat y'all.
Right.
And Magic heard him say that. Magic said, okay. And Magic came out, hit 2 threes in a row. I mean, Jordan came out, hit 2 threes in a row, and then went up under the hoop and slam dunk on Karl Malone. You know, he did all the things that Michael Jordan does. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, but the kids beat the Dream Team. They beat them in a scrimmage.
Who was
I'm
playing?
telling you,
Who were the kids?
Okay.
He said Chris Webber.
Chris Webber was one of them.
So what was he, out of high school?
What
Chris was in
at Michigan.
Chris was at Michigan. Yes. I'm going to show it to you, Craig. I'm going to definitely show it to you. Because they did.
I'm trying to think about what year was this? What year we talking?
1962.
62.
I mean,
no,
92.
I wasn't even thought of.
Okay, 92.
Okay,
Magic came out in 1980.
79.
No, they won it in 79.
They won.
Came out in 80.
Yeah, it came out in 80.
Came in 80.
They
won the national championship, NCAA, in 79.
Okay.
Then he came, and then he played 2 years at Michigan State. Then came out. Right. They lost to Kentucky in the Final Four the first year, and then he came back, and they won the title.
Jamal Mashburn was on that team.
Who?
On the team that beat the Dream Team. Jamal Mashburn,
Chris
Webber, the little guard out of Duke. I can't call his name. I can't call
Hurley.
Hurley. Then they was raving about Hurley. Hurley was a monster.
Hurley played good. He got an accident.
Hurley could play back then.
Pros got an accident or something.
Just like this guy right now. Did you hear about that? They got a kid. You need to be up on him. Mm-hmm. His name is Cooper Flagg.
Just the guy that plays football.
He plays basketball. His name is Cooper Flagg.
The one that can dunk and all that?
He's a beast. He's a young beast. He's going to Duke.
He was 16.
He's 17 years old right now, man.
Right. He is a monster. They played this Dream Team. He was on the team. He was going at
LeBron.
LeBron.
Well, he said he was nervous about it.
He said he was nervous, but
he was nervous. Well, because it's LeBron. That's the guy.
But he went at him,
but he going to Duke.
He going to Duke. His name is Cooper Flagg.
I saw something about it. Well, they be having it on Facebook.
Right.
They have little things. Remember, I'll be sending you those things. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Start posting that stuff too.
Yeah.
Start posting
all of those things that I send you.
Yeah, you got to start posting.
Yeah, because that was just some real good stuff.
Yeah.
About I'm especially sending stuff about LeBron. when what you
I'm
call
gonna
it.
show you how to put it.
Harold sent me like about 3-4
Yeah, I
things.
sent him everything.
I be like, I ain't looking at this shit.
One time,
Look,
LeBron got the ball. LeBron got the ball, and the basket was over there. LeBron got the ball and ran all the way over there and slam dunked it.
Is he perfect? No.
Listen, man.
No man is perfect. No man is perfect.
Can't do that in the NBA game, man.
He's LeBron.
It was one of those sports announcers were talking about LeBron, and he said it's no comparison. He said it's no comparison.
No,
He said LeBron. He said Michael. What he said it's the first 7 years what LeBron was doing was what Mike did in his whole career or something like it was something. I sent it
Well,
to
look,
you.
yeah, check this out.
Now,
They were talking about
Right,
comparing
right.
Michael with Kobe, and what's the Gilbert Arenas? Gilbert said, "Man, look, Kobe is a bad man, but Kobe couldn't have done nothing with a 88 Michael, a 89 Michael, a 90 Michael, a 91 Michael." He said he couldn't have done nothing with him because that's when Michael was killing him.
at
He
his
was king.
top. Yeah, but see, thing about Kobe Bryant, he was a competitor. Kobe Bryant,
He gonna
listen,
compete.
Kobe Bryant gonna do it. Cause I remember that All-Star game when Magic had hit that shot and they thought he was gonna win. No, when Michael
hit the fade.
hit the fadeaway to
Right,
win
I
it.
remember that.
I was sitting down with some friends. I say, and it was like seconds to go.
Right.
I say, Kobe finna take this.
Yeah.
And he snatched it right from under it. When it fell in the corner, number net.
Mhm.
See, Kobe was competitive.
Yeah, Kobe was very
Yeah,
competitive.
he
See,
was.
very competitive. You know,
And the only thing, really, to be honest, when I talk about, not the only thing, but the main thing that Michael had on Kobe Bryant was his hands. He had
can
big
handle that
hands.
ball,
He could
yeah,
handle
yeah.
that rock. He
He
could do
handled-
it.
yeah,
He could
yeah.
play. He could play with the basketball like you and I play with an orange.
In y'all opinion, was Kobe more of an offensive player than a defensive player?
He was more offensive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
he could play defense. He was a.
But
he
he
was
was
a-
definitely,
he was
because
a-
I'm going to what y'all talking about. He strategized. He was competitive.
oh yeah.
So
He
with
Kobe
that,
could
now
play
as far
defense.
he was competitive from being from an offensive side, because his main thing is to get the basket in versus in blocking the basket
Right.
or preventing them.
Kobe
Right.
was an all defensive NBA player also, just like Michael was.
But he
Michael,
wasn't not as many as Michael.
Yeah, that's what I see him
Michael
more.
don't
first
know, he
team
was-
for about 8 years in
I
a
see
row.
him
Okay,
more
my-
of offensive.
so was
Kobe wasn't
but it was a different era.
Kobe wasn't first team
Michael was
defense
gone.
in 8
Would-
years in a row.
would you say Michael
I'm
was-
gonna show you he
Was Michael more
Okay,
defensive than offensive?
Michael was
Michael-
even.
Everything. He
Michael
was everything.
even. Michael
He was everything.
Michael was a scorer, dynamic scorer.
Yeah.
He came in the league averaging 30 points.
Yeah.
You come in the league averaging 30 points,
Yeah.
And Michael could lock you up.
and he can check you too.
He could lock
I
you
mean,
up.
I trip out right now, man. I'm looking at what's the Michael documentary? What's the Michael
The
documentary?
Last Dance.
Last Dance.
Yeah.
Man, I'm looking at all them guys, man. They asked Shaquille O'Neal. He said, "What did you do the first time you seen Michael Jordan on the
He
thing?"
was scared of him.
He said, "I saw God on the basketball court."
Yeah.
And he
yeah.
said, one thing I wasn't gonna let Michael do was dunk on me.
Right.
And then he tried to get by him. He tried to do something. Michael, he said Michael dunked on him. And he said that was the number one thing that players did not want to do. They did not want to. His ability was not questioned. But if you were the opposing team or the opposing star player in the team, you know Michael's already coming for you.
Yeah.
He either liked you or he didn't like you. If he liked you, he was a little easy on you. He didn't like you.
I think
He made a fool out of
the
it.
dunk he did on Patrick Ewing in the guard when he faked it and then went back up. That had to be
Fake, and went baseline.
Yep, he was like he was going that went baseline on
Went baseline.
with Oakley standing over there too, and he
Yeah.
went up on him so high he just kept going. Boom. Yeah. and looked at him like, you better not jump in there.
They used to talk about it. They were like, man, why you met that dude mad, man? Why you pissed that guy off? But
that was him. That's what he did.
That's why I wish we got Derek on there.
Yeah, well, I would have liked to have heard Derek. I would have liked to have
yeah,
Derek.
because he would have gave the real deal.
Yeah.
I would have
I was
loved to
going to
have
ask him something about the best players he played against and some of the guys that we thought was best players, and what about those other guys that he played against? And how did because he told me, that he used to have some games against Magic. Him and Magic used to go at it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, they probably did.
Yeah, because they're in the same division.
Yeah, they probably did.
Yeah,
I mean, for the most part, when Derek was playing
right
with Dallas, they had a monster squad.
I
thought that they could beat the Lakers. I didn't want them to.
Right.
But I said, man, these boys, they coming.
Let me ask you this. Are you a Laker fan?
No, not now.
Were you ever a Laker fan?
Yes,
not now.
Not now.
Okay, when were you a Laker fan?
I was a Laker fan from the time I started liking basketball, which was in the before you were born, Brian. This is a little bit before you were born.
Okay.
Like when Jerry West and Elgin Baylor, I was a Laker fan. Then when Magic brought the era in, and Kareem, I was a Laker fan. I stopped being a Laker fan. I'm not a Laker fan right now. Let me make this clear. I do not like the Lakers because of their management. The Buss family has blown it.
How long has the Buss family been owning the Lakers?
Forever.
Since they bought it from Jack Kent Cooke.
Yep.
They bought it in the 70s. The Buss family.
You haven't been
Buss.
a fan of the Lakers since the 70s. That's what you're telling me?
Magic Johnson with
I
Jerry
don't think you're
Buss
listening
first.
to me, are you, Brian?
Did you just say that?
No, I didn't say that.
You said that you weren't a fan once the Buss family started, when they took ownership.
No.
No.
I'm talking
Okay,
about
okay,
the current
right.
Buss
I'm
family.
talking about the current.
I'm talking
Okay.
about the girl, the lady,
Okay, the daughter.
Jeannie and the Rambuses. They done
Rob
Palenka.
Pelinka.
They done jacked the whole Laker situation up. Now, before that, when Daddy Buss was alive, it was popping.
Magic was his first draft pick.
Yeah.
Jerry Buss, first draft pick.
When he became owner.
Yeah, first draft pick. And he took him to 9 NBA finals
Well,
and won 5.
Magic should have changed his name to Magic Johnson Buss.
Yeah, he took him to 9
have.
finals.
Yeah, I mean, he could have.
9 finals and won 5.
But they also got
Yeah.
James Worthy. They also
First
got
round,
Ron
number-
Scott. They
And a
also
trade.
got Jamal Wilkes. They also got
Well, that was their management.
that was their
They was making
management. They
trades,
got
man,
all
yeah.
these players.
And,
They
yeah.
drafted these players, and they made them their own. And that's what the Lakers look. Let me just say this one more time, man. Let me say this one more time.
This is how we're going to finish the show.
This is how we
Okay.
gonna
We're going to finish the show. We're talking about Harold and the Lakers.
The Lakers. I'm not going to talk about LeBron.
Right.
The Lakers had a draft, and they drafted this year. They drafted a kid out of Tennessee.
Yeah.
This boy looked like he's going to be pretty nice.
I think he
This is the first draft pick they've had in ooh-wee. Why? Because they've traded all of them away.
Yeah.
And then they turned around. And I know a lot of people are going to be like jigging at me about that. They turned around and draft Bronny in the 55th pick. You could have got Bronny for nothing. But why did they do that? Because LeBron made sure that he's going to give him some money.
can't help it.
No, I'm not talking about
can't
it. I'm
help
just
it.
telling this is his son.
Right.
He wanted his son to have some money.
Son already got money. He a billionaire.
But what's wrong with
his
that?
son ain't got no money.
What's
What
wrong with his
got?
son having money? What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Okay, so
Listen,
what is your
but
issue?
now my issue is this is why you didn't listen to the other part. That's
I
my
heard
issue.
it. I heard the other part. You're saying because of the ability.
Well, see, back then they drafted good. They got James Worthy, what, the number 1 pick?
Number 1 pick.
Now, see, if the Pistons would have drafted like they drafted, they got Worthy a number 1 pick when they was on top. The Pistons was on top, and they had the 2nd pick. They could have got Carmelo Anthony. They went and got a Darko Milicic, 18 years old from overseas, instead of putting it, and they had just won the
And
title.
he couldn't play dead with live ammunition.
I was about to say I don't even remember that, bro.
I know
Play
it.
dead with live
See,
ammunition.
he couldn't even buy alcohol while he was playing in the pros. You know, and he never did nothing, but he got a lot of money. He went back and bought some land back overseas.
That's
But
And
see,
became an MMA fighter.
no, Darko Miller did. He's 7 foot.
He
No,
did. He
him.
became an MMA fighter.
Joe Dumars did that. He was the general manager of the Pistons.
Joe did that?
Joe Dumars did that.
So somebody was in his ear, obviously. You know, because I know he could tell the difference between that cat and Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony had just won the NCAA championship MVP. And he was supposed to be the number. Who went number 1?
LeBron?
LeBron went 1. And we was sitting there with number 2. And we had Ben Wallace, Rasheed, all of them, Chauncey Billups,
Yeah.
Richard Hamilton, all of them. We was ready. All we had to do was slide him right in.
Slid him in there.
They slid him in there, they'd have won again. They'd have won again, maybe 2 more. Yeah.
So
One draft pick like that can kill
and
your
a
whole
lot of
team.
that have to do with this.
well, this is what I want to talk about.
I don't think so.
I want to
That
talk
was
about
a dumb
this.
move. With
It was a dumb move, but I'm saying a lot of it had to do with
I want
color.
us to talk
no, I
about
don't think so.
draft picks, coaches' picks. I want to talk about coaching styles. And, you know, should they be given a probationary period?
Who?
Coaches, which I think they already have a program. This is all around. I'm not just talking about basketball. I'm talking about football too. I'm talking about who they pick in the
If
draft.
they go in a probation period?
Once you become a coach, or if you are a coach, you know, I believe that the people should have more say in the game. The people that live in your city. I believe that the people, they should be able to buy stock in the team.
Well, you can.
You know,
can't you?
I believe
Yeah,
that
you can.
you should make it a more or less because
The
when you
Williams
just got-
sisters- the
Well,
Williams
that's how
sisters got a
Boston
bunch
was.
of- They got a
You got a
stock in the
dictator.
Miami. Heat. No, not the Heat. The football team.
who?
The Dolphins.
The Dolphins. The
Well,
Serena
the city-
and Venus. Serena and Venus got stock in the.
I'm gonna tell you,
Miami team.
is owned like that is the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely right.
I'm absolutely right about that.
I think
They're fans.
because you're
They're
gonna be,
fans.
yeah, no, that's more like a culture. Them cheeseheads.
Right.
Mhm.
You know, that's a way of life.
Right.
It's almost tribal.
But that's what you. That's what
I'm trying to that if Los Angeles would adopt that type of mentality, but that would be the Buss family turning over interest to the Lakers. I mean, to the people of Los Angeles. But the people of Los Angeles, they love their teams.
Right.
They
But
love
see, the Buss. But see, I understand. But the Buss family didn't do when Jerry was there. He didn't do nothing wrong. See,
at all.
at all.
but
He
now
got one player and took him to 9 finals.
I mean, Magic was more than a player, though, man. Magic was a franchise.
Yeah, took him to 9.
Magic was bigger. Magic was
Him and Larry.
Magic was like he was big. Magic had more charisma than Michael Jordan. Way more
Michael probably
charisma.
got it from Magic.
Michael kind of like short to me and kind of assholeish, but you know
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what it is.
But Magic,
Got a smile. Magic got charisma. Magic can do acting.
yeah,
You know, I couldn't see Michael Jordan as an
he
actor.
was on the front of Sports Illustrated with tuxedos on,
You know,
walking in there.
I just
Michigan
think
State.
I think that they should make especially if the people of your city got to pay taxes, for your auditorium. See, they did that in St. Louis with the Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of damn near forced
What,
the new no, they built a new stadium. It's probably like 10 or 15 years old now. They built a new baseball stadium,
Right.
and they was trying to find money to fund it. And so the politicians like, all we gotta do is tax the people.
Yeah.
And the people was like, you tax us, but we gotta have some say in something. If you tax,
Sell us something.
they worked it out. But like you said, like Wisconsin, you know, I thought Denver did it too. Maybe not Denver.
No, Wisconsin does.
The city is part of the team. So you just can't go and say, well, I want to trade this person, I want to trade this, I want to bring. You have to talk to people. And I think if you have a
City-owned,
viewership, if your auditoriums are packed all the time.
Green Bay all the time.
I mean, wasn't the Lakers like that though?
All
Well,
the time.
see, in Green Bay, that's the only game in town. They don't have a basketball. Well, yes, they do.
Well, that's in what's it called? That's in the Bucks, but they're not in where Green Bay is playing. They're not in the same city.
They're in the same state, though.
They're in the same state. Yeah.
But you understand what I'm saying, because you talking about how you lost faith, how you lost the love for the Lakers. But if
Milwaukee Brewers.
That's right. The show.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was saying if the city got involved, if the people were part of ownership in the team, then those kind of
That's
decisions,
a good point. That's a good
those kind of things, you got a board.
I don't think you're gonna be able. You couldn't pull that off in LA, though.
No.
I don't see why that would be a hard sell.
You can't pull that out in LA, New York, Detroit, Houston, Chicago. No.
But the people are there.
Yeah, but them owners, they got billions in Dallas. You think Jerry finna let Texas run the Cowboys?
No.
Huh?
No.
I think that teams will be better if the people.
There's too many people there's too many cooks in the kitchen.
No,
that's
but still,
another.
you get a spokesperson.
That's another couple of voices in your board of directors. See,
Sometimes
you got a
let
board of directors, and Jerry runs the board of directors.
You got to let the people speak, though. If the people are coming spending tickets,
These people are billionaires. They're not finna let you run your mouth.
That's their company.
Well, and then we wind up having people like Harold upset because of decisions being made, like Ronnie. And you know, I don't know how many times the coaching staff of the St. Louis Cardinals was getting cursed out by people, you know, in the streets,
right,
for decisions they let Keith Hernandez go. I remember that was a big one. Keith Hernandez was played for.
Yeah.
Then he went to New York after that, man. They was mad as hell. Why did they was bitching, complaining.
With some money too, though.
I don't know what happened, but I know that city was upset.
Yeah,
they were upset.
They was upset.
Yeah,
you know,
Keith Hernandez was a bad boy.
But St. Louis had him right in the palm of the head.
Yeah.
You know, so look, check it out, guys. That's our time, man. We kind of went over about another 10 minutes, man. I want y'all to say y'all finals, but speak to y'all people too, man.
Well, I didn't. For some reason, mine saying is moving.
You were on live. You actually were on live, man.
Because remember, you had told me to put it on live.
You were live.
Oh, okay. So I got some. Well, showing me, I ain't got but a couple people on here.
How you got Brian on?
Because
I got Brian.
I accepted. See, I mean, I'm on here now.
Right.
But what we'll do, we get it together. I tell you what, for your boy, maybe a couple of hours before.
Yeah,
we'll come here a couple of hours before and get him set up.
Yeah.
And get him
we're
set
gonna
up.
get you. I don't know if he watched. He probably not. But if he is,
but you still on bruh, because it's an hour and 20 minutes on the live.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's broadcasting from your phone.
Right. Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I do want to talk about just coaches. You know, we gotta definitely touch on the Olympics again. You know, because it ain't over with.
Right.
But I do want to talk about coaching styles.
And we gotta get into
coaching styles.
We got to get into football.
I'm down. I'm down, man. I need to be. I'm not as into football like I used to be, but I'm getting more into it because the Raiders here.
Right.
And I feel like I gotta represent.
But go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine. No, we're gonna talk next week. We're gonna talk about the Olympics again, but again, I want to talk about coaches, coaching styles, coaching picks,
right?
Or do they have the final word? Right. They have the final word with players, and that transcends over all sports.
Okay, but coaches don't really do any picking.
No, they hire people.
They got GMs pick.
So a coach's opinion ain't got nothing to do.
It has something to do.
With,
I think they'll talk to them.
They'll talk to them, but the final say so is coming from the general manager,
because that's his job.
That's what they do.
And now he got people working with him, like the scouts. They go and scout players, and then they bring all that information back to GM.
I know we getting ready to get up, but a good example is when we looked at The Last Dance. Who was the little general manager from
what you call it? From
the Chicago Bulls. Anyway, he was making he was calling all the shots,
and he called a good shot.
And he called.
From what time frame? You talking about when Michael was up in there?
Yeah, right. But now and Phil Jackson wasn't calling no shots.
No, see, a lot of people hated him.
Yeah,
they booed him when his wife was in at the stadium and he had passed, and the people booed him. How could you boo a man and y'all won 6 titles?
Hey, man.
But he's the general manager.
Jerry Krause.
The people's look.
He's the general manager. Those are the people that
he made the move.
But Rob Pelinka is the general manager of the Lakers.
Right.
He's crap. He don't know what he's doing.
I agree.
He's riding off Kobe.
He was Kobe's.
I know he's
agent.
riding, and he's still riding off that.
Yeah, he don't know what he's doing. They hired Magic, and I know that's your boy, but they hired Magic as the president. Magic didn't know what he was doing.
Well, he kept saying
Magic stepped down too, though.
Yeah, he said because my man
he
kept getting involved, and
he kept undermining.
He undermined. They wasn't for real about that,
No.
So they wouldn't let him do his job. Put it like that.
Because when he walked away, everybody was shocked.
Hey, Magic said, "Look, I'm gone. I'm gonna make money doing something else."
And he is. He's successful.
A billionaire.
So you don't think Magic will ever come back?
Oh,
to the Lakers?
Yeah.
Never. He's successful in what he's doing.
He would just be doing it to be doing it.
No.
He does. I don't think that people. I don't think that a lot of these coaches don't come to the team just because of the money. They want to win.
Yeah.
They want to win ultimately because you talk about him being a success. If I believe if the right situation was put on the table for Magic, I believe he'd come back.
No, just like why.
But the bus people are in charge, and I think they got a conflict.
And see why you think Jordan and Barkley ain't speaking. Did you tell me?
No, I told you that. I told you that last week.
Years.
I'm thinking more like 10.
Yeah, they ain't spoke. Because Barkley checked it.
No,
he
Barkley
checked him on air.
The truth.
And he said that Michael called him. He said, "Motherfucker, you supposed to be my friend."
Right.
He was like, "Michael." He's like, "I'm supposed to be real. I got to be real on the air."
I got people watching me. Yeah.
And he said the truth. He said Michael got too many yes men
Charles
working
Barkley
for him.
was right, though.
Yeah, he was right.
He was.
Charles Barkley was absolutely right.
Look who he got at #1 pick. What's his name?
Morrison.
No.
And then Brown.
Who?
Brown.
Yeah. And he went to the Lakers.
He ended up
at the Lakers.
Man,
Kwame Brown's hands wasn't big as mine. He's 6'11".
Kwame Brown is a he's a pop guy now, man.
Right.
Oh, is he?
So he's doing his thing, man.
But he got more.
He outspoken guy, man. Hey, y'all, let's go ahead, man, and say your piece to your people.
I don't see too many people on here, but I got Wendell Craig Fields and Dwayne Howard, and if anybody else is on there, we'll see you next week. Undeniably Sports Talk with featuring Harold White and Craig Tucker. We'll see y'all next week.
Looks like I got the regulars. I got Vance. Thanks, Vance, for watching. I got somebody on here I really didn't know was on here. Anissa.
Melvin Jones on there too. Yeah.
and I got Mario, Anissa Robinson.
Okay.
Also, can I let them know that we were supposed to have Derek Harper, 17-year NBA veteran, and
Hopefully we get him.
my college roommate
There
at
you
the
go,
University of Illinois was going to be on here today, but he had some technical difficulties.
We'll fix it next week.
We'll fix it for him. He'll be right here with us next week.
Thanks for everybody for watching Undeniably Sports Talk with Craig and Harold, and featuring our boss Brian G. So.
Brian G. So is
I'm
the
just
man.
producing the show, man.
He's the producer.
Hey, man, I gotta say, man, another lively show. You guys pick up a lot of traction, man. People finding y'all very interesting to listen to, man.
And they can join on Facebook, and it don't cost nothing.
There you go. What happened with yours? You went live under Undeniably Sports Talk, and probably a couple people got lost that way. If you would have went under your, but I want you to. But no. Here's what you got to. You got to tell them to go to Undeniably Sports Talk, because they're already on your profile page. So they're expecting you to go live on your page.
Yeah.
You went live through the group.
Yeah, I apologize.
No. They supposed to bring their ass to the group.
Right.
They got to come to the group, and I want all of y'all to be, do that eventually, man. Undeniably Sports Talk. So all y'all be on here, because I can share the broadcast to y'all pages afterwards.
Oh.
All I gotta do is share it, and then y'all get the whole thing, so we can kind of funnel that whole audience to one group.
Right.
But it's gonna be some people conservative. They ain't gonna never change, But other than that, man, we had a good one today. This was episode 13, which is a lucky number to some, me. And
we'll be back next week.
See you next week, guys. Check the rebroadcast on Undeniably Sports Talk or on YouTube under the More Rock Entertainment channel, y'all. Next week, yo.
Peace.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I went in on the